Booker getting a switch with LaRavia stepping out on him. Goes to work on the young player, drives inside, gets bumped. Smart, the former defensive player of the year. That pass stolen away. Phoenix turnover. Up the floor to LaRavia. Working on Smith Jr. Kicks it out. Open shooter O'Neal. Good early sign for Royce, who's been a little bit of a... Here's LaRavia, puts it on the deck, drives inside. Good defense, helped there by O'Neal. Triggers a transition opportunity. Booker going right at Smith Jr. And we'll get an and one.
That's part of it as well.
Here's LaRavia, puts it on the deck, drives inside. Good defense, helped there by O'Neal. Triggers a transition opportunity. Booker going right at Smith Jr. Originally a 27th pick by Charlotte. Booker to strike 28% of his points from the free throw line this season. That's 5th highest among players. James gets inside. Williams is able to create a deterrent, but Ayton inside with a putback and an and one. Booker on the drive, inside, and we'll get a charging foul. Well, that's a great sign, too. Offensive rebounds have been hard to come by for Phoenix. Booker driving inside. Williams able to get the finish in the foul. Arabia getting another start here tonight. Turns it over. Booker hits the deck. Suns go to their bench. Austin Reeves coming back tonight. Did not start as Booker able to hit the quick jumper over Reeves. He's been passed up. A 4-year contract is done. Able to get the steal, but Booker couldn't get the save. Sets up Smart with a corner look. Passed up. A 4-year contract is done. Able to get the steal, but Booker couldn't get the save. Sets up Smart with a corner look.
And the torque that he puts on his body, he has to be close to 100% before he steps on the floor.
Send it down to Amanda, who's got more.
Yeah, thank you, Kay Ray. Well,
and the torque that he puts on his body, he has to be close to 100% before he steps on the floor.
Send it down to Amanda, who's got more.
Yeah, thank you, Kay Ray. Well,
be pointed out, I think a lot of people felt like that maybe there was a setback, and that's why the new timeline was given. But the reality is,
don't want that to prolong.
Well, hamstrings, groins in particular, as Booker gets his screen. Too strong with that 3 ball. O'Neal catch and shoot from behind the stripe. Shooter's touch, Royce says.
I see how he put his body on him. Just did not allow Mark to really get a chance to block that shot.
Booker able to get Reeves on his hip and gets to his sweet spot. Averaging about 15 minutes per game, but he's had at least 9 points in 3 of the last 4 games. As Smart stepping over the screen, the former defensive player of the year back in 2021. Smart will take a seat. Vanderbilt will check in. Vanderbilt coming off a 27-minute outing in that loss Saturday to the Clippers. Booker on the drive and kick. Brooks gets the corner look, and the corner hits.
Attack the ball. Like, it doesn't matter. So you got to go attack the ball.
98% of the time. Booker, Vanderbilt went for the steal, sets up the driving lane for O'Neal. Touch pass. Booker on the drive and kick. Good one. Splash down. Great ball movement. Booker outside, working on LaRavia. Gets him on his hip. Can't get the bounce that time. Williams operating out high with a handoff now to Booker. Book hits the brakes.
No, he wasn't missing.
Hits the jam.
He wasn't missing that.
Booker driving on Reeves, gets the whistle and a foul. And Jenna Renault. Over the last 3 games, and really got back to his real rhythm in that 38-point outing against Golden State, where he's on the glass the last 3 games. James on a tough turnaround, won't get that one. LaRavia fighting for another one, knocking it off of. Very wise words from Suns assistant coach Jesse Murmas as O'Neal sets up James for the run by, and O'Neal making him pay. Rolls Royce. Booker working on the youngster Smith Jr. Creates space, gets it off to Williams. And how about Mark Williams? Didn't even jump, kind of a head fake, and drew the contact and got the and one. Players in position. Here's Gillespie. 5 points, 4 assists for Collins. Booker directing traffic. Working the two-man game again with Williams as Booker on the drive gets Smith Jr. on his hip.
You know, you don't get a ton of possessions at a high level, and so they're going to exhaust clock. But right now, Suns do a good job of.
Yeah, and you can see with this substitution, J.J. Redick knows just that the Suns are targeting. Booker getting the switch on LaRavia on the drive inside. Puts him in the spin cycle, but can't get the touch. Seeing their biggest depth of the night. J.J. Redick not wasting any time, bringing Austin Reeves off the bench despite being in foul trouble, as Williams got a piece of that one. Fouls his first game back after being sidelined with 3 games with a calf injury. Booker gets a switch. Williams got the mouse in the house.
Yeah.
Booker able to shake Reeves. He wanted an offensive foul. Gillespie catch and shoot 3.
Ooh, that goes.
3-ball corner pocket.
Yeah.
Booker able to shake Reeves. He wanted an offensive foul. Gillespie catch and shoot 3.
Ooh, that goes.
3-ball corner pocket. Technical foul called on LaRavia, who player.
Officials do not allow players to act like coaches on the sideline. That is the quickest tech you'll ever want to get. I learned that early in my career.
Yeah, Lakers led by 20. In fact, it was Marcus Smart who passed up an easy lay-in as Brooks was a little up and under on the reverse. Suns again pushing the pace. Booker rainbow 3, no. O'Neal grabs the.
James, 1 of 4. Lakers in double figures. They take it out of the net and they score on 1.
23 and it's 24 minutes. Booker sprints the floor. Gets Smart for the flyby and 1. What a pass.
But that's the negative with the Lakers, obviously, is their defense. They're going to score with the best of you, and if they're hot, they're going to.
Booker able to sneak inside and rising up. Booker spinning away from LaRavia, kicks it out to Bouye. Had the strong first half, glides inside over the top of the defender, Smart.
I mean, Marcus Smart might be the scariest guy to do that because he'll reach up and grab you.
Double figures for Bouye. LaRavia left that one short. Booker with the chase down. Booker with a matchup of the big. Cleva on him. Sidestep jumper off the mark. Dunn fights for the rebound.